The last game we played against the Heat didn't really go our way. They had a gigantic, and I mean gigantic, 50-point win. We cannot have that happen in the NBA Finals. We are the best team in the Finals. We have to show that today. So, I may have mixed things up. I may have switched up the uniforms, but I believe that they'll give us some good luck to beat the Heat today and take a 3-1 lead. Maybe close out the NBA Finals for the first time ever. This is an important game. Look at the jerseys, by the way. You guys digging these? Some of you suggested maybe rocking all black uniform in the comments. So I was like, you know what? We got to go ahead and gotta try it one time. Front of the office here. We need Ingram to be big today. Charles Bassey, obviously major player in the last game, and well, our first shot hopefully is not indicative of how we're going to play the rest of today. Now the Heat have been really good. They've been hitting pretty much everything, but the biggest thing we've struggled with is our defense. But right there, I'm a little optimistic. Good defense there by Ingram. We're getting Jaden down low. Big fella. We ain't gotta do him like that. Why are we rocking the black and gold, by the way? Because the trophy coming home to Alaska. I'm considering these jerseys kind of alternate jerseys. I don't know how often we're going to really bring them out, but I feel like in special situations, in big games, these jerseys might be important to rock. But I need to know from you guys in the comments down below. You feel these jerseys? Are they trash? Are they amazing? Like, what do you ultimately think? Because me personally, I happen to be loving these jerseys. Little staggered screen. Got Nico going. Oh, we got Jaden inside against Porter. That's all day. Easy buckets all day. Oh, we left Porter wide open. What are we doing? I gotta be honest, so I didn't really know Jonte Porter could shoot like that. So that's on me. Again, Jaden, you've got literally all of our points right now. Get the ball out here to Charles Bassey. Big fella, go to work. They're going right at Bassey. Look, Whiteside says, oh, you want to get a bucket? How about me too? How about you not? Because we're going to lock you up the entire game. Whiteside again. He actually had a pretty good game last time, and he's back trying to get some buckets. The crazy thing about Charles Bassey is I really would call him playoff Chuck, because the dude has been monstrous in the playoffs. Look at our boy Jaden chilling in the corner. You got to hit that. Oh, Charles Bassey. No one saw that. Charles has been really a monster in the playoffs. He's averaging about 7 more points than he averaged in the regular season. He's basically averaging a double-double, and that's good for him. Want to notice how Miami's shooting 100% right now? What is with them playing at home that they're so good? This is just frustrating. Jaden down low. Again, undefeated. Never lost down low. Going back to Whiteside down low. Look at Bassey. Again, great defense. Whiteside, better offense. Miami hasn't missed yet. This is such an important game, though, because Jonte Porter hoops like that. Let's win. What I was trying to say is this is a vastly important game, because if Miami ties it up at 2-2, it's anybody's NBA Finals. But if we win and we go up 3-1, I got to imagine that we're going to walk out of here with a pretty easy W. No way that Miami's going to win again 2 or 3 in a row. I just can't imagine that. And you're getting so many foul calls right now. It's insane. You just got to step it up. Oh, I like this. Nico on the break, wide open. That's the Nico Mannion that came to play today. Now, Nico's big 3 cut the lead to 2. Miami, again, they've been predicating most of their offense on this high pick and roll game. You left LaMelo Ball wide open, and he choked. That's the LaMelo Ball I need to see out here today. And speaking of LaMelo, go ahead and foul Nico real quick. The young fella is about to have a big game. I can feel it. Picking up here with about 4.5 minutes left, and I don't really love what we're doing offensively. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. We've got Brandon Ingram out here struggling. Need him to do a lot more. And he got Justice Winslow. Oh my God. Jonte Porter on Bassey. Get out of here. Thank you. Ja Morant out here in transition. I love seeing Ja on the fast break. Blow it up, young fella. Ingram here. Oh, look at Looney with the good cut. LaMelo can't guard him. Third quarter still is about 3.5 left. LaMelo's a little gassed, but he's looking like Dribble Me Elmo at the moment. Do all the dribbling you want, LaMelo. Ja Morant came to play defense today. What'd I tell you? Ja Morant came to play defense. Down 6 points here. Ooh, I like this. Ingram in the corner. Go ahead and pull one real quick. You missed it. I was going to be a little salty, but you made it, Brandon. I'm proud of you. You got big Bruno Fernando in the game with Charles Bassey. This is a heck of a lineup at the moment. Means Jaden's playing small forward. Oh my, can we not just double and then switch? We got bailed out, but you guys got to stop doing that. Ingram out here in the perimeter again. We'll let him go inside real quick. Did you tear your ACL, Brandon? What the heck was that? Brandon had a wide open path. It would have hit a spin move, and he just said, not today. LaMelo trying to drive. I need a little bit of help. Ja's a little small. And LaMelo gets another bucket. It's like 13 for him. 15 for him, excuse me. Gotta have Bassi cutting back door possibly. Nah, Whiteside played that well. Get it back up top. Bruno with the screen. I like Ja going in. Okay. I would love the and one, but the fact that we're getting to the free throw line with Ja not having scored yet, about time. Miami is a 7-point lead. We got to cut that down to like 2 or 3, honestly. And the guy to do that for us is right here, Jaden McDaniels. Get to the free throw line. We got to get them in foul trouble ASAP. We're finally in the bonus. Miami's pushing up here again. They can be patient. If I were to not be a little patient here, you don't really have to push the pressure too much. We've got a pretty solid lead. No, don't even do it. Thank you. Back with the rock. Oh, he's got his boy Jaden cutting back door. Whoa, boy, we're about to dunk the life out of the basketball on that one. First half is closing out a lot more like we wanted it to. Got a 4-point game. Justice Winslow trying to attack Jaden. Dwight Powell. 3 fouls. Oh, Dwight Powell slander. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. We're coming down to one of the last possessions of the ball game here. We got about 15 seconds on the clock. No shot clock right now. I don't want to check up anything too crazy. We're just going to let Ja get a little ISO here. Dwight Powell still being in the game with as many fouls as he has. Kind of insane, but look, Dwight Powell down low. I don't want to front. Dwight Powell took about 217 steps there, but the refs didn't call it, so do I care? Absolutely not. So we're going into halftime, down 3 points. It was a lot worse. We clawed our way back. Ja remembered how to put the ball into the basket. Dwight Powell traveled. Not going to look past that. Why? Because there's no Dwight Powell slander. In the second half, we got to play better defensively and offensively. That's for sure. Got Looney out here on Whiteside. Jaden McDaniels out here guarding. LaMelo Ball. Ingram on Parker. I don't actually hate these matchups. No way. Jabari, stop it. Just some help. And Jabari Parker's looking like the player we thought he was going to be out of college. Sans injuries. Honestly, I need Ingram to get hot. He hasn't scored in what feels like forever. Go ahead, Brandon. I'm sorry? What is happening? Hello? Jabari Parker's on fire. We were doing okay. And then things happen. But look at Karis LeVert. I'm going to trade you in the offseason. Parker, no, stop it. Is that Kobe Bryant? Michael Jordan? Who is that? Oh, it's Jabari Parker. Unbelievable. Jabari is literally a man possessed right now. Nico Mannion. Not Jabari Parker. I'm sorry. The truth is out. Dort drives in. Jabari Parker with an offensive foul. Timeout. I don't know what to do right now. They're going right back to Jabari. Look, I don't blame him. He's Michael Jordan right now. Oh my God. Oh.
And it's been about that execution.
Oh, the ambulance. Get Jabari out of the game. Thank you. I just need this man to take over. Jaden, just do work. You haven't scored in a while. Thank you. On around here. Bruno in his face. They got the rebound. And the foul. We're picking up here in the fourth quarter. We've been about 2-3 minutes into the fourth quarter, and this is a game that's going to be tough. We're down 7 right now. Is it impossible? No. Is it improbable? Looking that way. Charles Bassey out here in the break, not an ideal situation. I like Charles Bassey out there running, but not like that. We're letting Ja go in. Honestly, I need to get some fouls going. They have so few fouls, it is insane, but that's on Whiteside, which is big. Ja only having 6 points, though, is not good. 4 assists with him as well. Not exactly ideal, but he did get the roll there. He's 1 for 6 from the field tonight. Where you at, Ja? Need you to show up. LaMelo's coming back in the game now. 6-point game. Josh trying to make it 5, and he does. With a 5-point game, LaMelo's actually playing shooting guard. This is, again, interesting. Whiteside again going back down on Bassey. Bassey's right there. Porter, who has been on fire this series, just gets another one. See that screen. Clock's at 6. We're going in on Whiteside. Look, another one. Another foul on Whiteside. Ja's been money at the free throw line for the most part. We need 2 more big ones here again. The stamina up, Ja. Take your time to chill. Needs to count. That was a kickback, and it doesn't go in. The good news is Jaden's actually coming back into the game now. Trying to line this one up. That one's going to drop. So leads back to 6, but we need some better defense. This game has seen better moments, I think. We're just at a frustrating point where we can't get rebounds. We can't get shots to drop. The Heat are shooting over 55% for the entire game. We're contesting the vast majority of their shots. They just get the rebound. I mean, we're getting out rebounded, out assisted. They're shooting way more free throws. This is just one of those games where it feels like 2K does not want you to win. So Miami is going to wrap this one up pretty easily. So many frustrating parts of this game, but at the end we lost in it's a 2-2 series now. So we got to go home to Alaska and hope that we can get both of those games, or else we have to come back to Miami. Not looking pretty. The two guys from Miami that really killed us were LaMelo Ball and Jonte Porter. 25 points for each of them, but Porter 25 and 10. He was 7-11 from the field, 10 for 12 from the free throw line. He was really the big guy that got it done for Miami today. For us, we had Jaden with a pretty solid effort of 24 points, but 10 for 28, 0 for 7 from 3. Didn't really have that. Ja got most of his points from the free throw line, but again, 3 for 11 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3, and 11 from the free throw line is great, but 16 points, we need a lot more from Ja if we want to win. And just for reference, to give you guys what the stats look like, we were 39% from the field, they were 53%. It was really tough. Free throws, we shot 25. Game number 5 of the NBA Finals. There are fewer words that are more important than game number 7 of the NBA Finals. I hope we don't get to a game 7. I hope we win the next 2 and close the series out, because if it goes a little bit more, I get a little bit nervous. And from what I know, if you win game 5, you're basically going to walk out here with the NBA champion title in the playoffs. But can we talk about Jaden McDaniels with the inability to hit really any bucket right now? I mean, that's a gimme. He's hit it all season long. He had the perfect move, but he got nothing out of it, which is, again, a little scary. LaMelo Ball out here trying to drive. We've gotten 2 possessions on defense. We fouled them both times. I would love to understand how we have yet to hit a basket. It's kind of wild when you think about it. I mean, we've got some of our best players out here trying to score. Can't do it. Are the Heat just that good defensively? Look at this. Bassey. Jaden McDaniels. Finally. We missed so many gimmies. We finally got one. I got some solid moves here on LaMelo. Going in, gets the and 1 finally. Someone can hit a bucket without having to get a rebound first. Ja's got a solid screen. He's going to go all the way in. Big fella. You can't stop him. Oh, look at that. McDaniels again playing the passing lane. Young fella, I see you. Got Dwight Powell with you here. Dwight Powell. No slander. Got, oh my God. Winslow out here trying to cook Brandon Ingram. The skinniest man alive. No chance. Look at this. Dwight Powell coming down the middle. Look. No one saw that. Jaden, got your back, Dwight Powell. About 4 minutes left in the first. A nice little 4-point lead. Again, I'm all good with that. The screens overall. Actually, I like this. LaMelo can't keep up with Jaden. That's an easy one. Look at this. Ja resting out for the 3. Ja Morant hitting the 3. The young fella came to play. Dwight Powell on Hassan Whiteside. This matchup's all day in our favor. You're not going to score on Dwight Powell. No one's ever scored on him in NBA history. Oh my God, Jaden McDaniels. Do work, young fella. Got Nico Mannion out here, him with the spin move going up. He got the shooter's roll. Here in the second quarter, more of the same. The lead is pretty solid, not amazing yet, but still got some productivity here. Trying to get our boy Charles Bassey involved with Karis LeVert too. And look, if we can get Hassan Whiteside in foul trouble, he just got his first foul, we'll be okay, because he's the main catalyst for them right now. Nico Mannion's also been great. We've seen Ja put up a ton of points, especially because LaMelo Ball's defense is not great. Nico has 11 points of his own. He's out here getting deflections left and right. I love it right now. That's just Winslow. Shot clock winding down. Jaden staying on him pretty quick. Right in his face. Jaden can test that one. Whiteside, however, in perfect position, gets the rebound and the putback. A little bit of transition here again. Nico driving his way. Euros LaMelo Ball out of his shoes, and he says, "Give me the foul, ref. I'll take it." With our bench unit in, Nico has just been on fire. I mean, the amount of points he has right now, absolutely legendary. Gets a good screen there by Bruno. Goes around the big fella. Whiteside gets the rebound. We've seen that time and time again, man. The dude has just been out rebounding basically our entire team. And so out here in the corner, Jabari Parker up top. Jabari Parker has been big for them this series. We got to make sure we shut him out. Nico is gassed beyond belief. You know, LaMelo probably doesn't help him out too much. Got to watch for the 3. Got to watch for the drive. Playing for the drive. You got a little help. Bruno's there to say no soup for you. Get out of here, LaMelo. This ain't Big Baller Brand. You got Jaden driving. That's an easy left-handed flush. 6.7 rebounds, 4 assists for Jaden. He's a stat sheet stuffer with not a lot of points at the moment. A fast break here. Jaden out here leading the charge.
Covered by Parker. Kept alive.
Dwight Powell.
That's good.
I don't know what the heck just happened there. We got a pretty solid lead here. 8 points. First half is winding down. Miami's just doing a lot. Like, I don't know what we can do. Baseline, they've been unstoppable. They've been driving in a ton. They're just missing some bunnies. Nico's played out of his mind. Jaden just been missing wide open shots. This is one of the strangest games we've played so far. Nico out here again trying to drive on him. Gets the foul on who else but Whiteside. And he gets the bucket drop. 16 first half points for Nico Mannion. It's more than he typically has in an entire game. So Nico here trying to make it 17. And then and one here on Whiteside again. Important foul because it was his second foul for Whiteside. We need to get a lot more in him. I mean, he has been the single driving force why Miami's still in this game. Amount of putbacks he's had, amount of rebounds he's had, insane. And we just left LaMelo Ball wide open for what was a long 2, not actually a 3. 7 seconds left. Ja moving it around. We got Ingram here. Ingram's gonna pull up, gonna throw one up. It's gonna be a prayer. It's obviously not going to drop, but look, an 8-point lead going into halftime. Again, is it ideal? No. But is it solid enough to build on in the second half? Absolutely. Picking up here in the second half, I liked how a lot of things went in the first half, but I just can't get over how badly we got out rebounded. It felt pretty bad, but the one thing I am liking right now at the start of the second half is Whiteside picking up his 3rd foul. I need to attack him a lot more. I'm also quickly recognizing that we're being carried by 2 players right now, and it's not Jaden. It ends up being Ja Morant, and then ends up being Nico Mannion, both who are having stellar games right now. Ja playing for that screen. Gonna drive it on Whiteside again. 4 fouls on Whiteside. Son, you mad? You should be. We are struggling to separate ourselves to get a 10-point lead and then hold on to it. We've got an 8-point lead, which again is solid, but I wish we had a little bit more. Don't have Jaden in the game, so again, we only have one of our dominant guards who's been scoring, but look at this. Karis LeVert says, let me go ahead and get to the free throw line too, since everybody else is doing it. Despite how well we're playing too, this game is just hanging right there. We've missed a couple of free throws, which honestly haven't really worked out too well for us. You got to make those if you want to stay into a game like this one. Down here losing the rock. We want to switch it off. Give that Dwight Powell screen. We got Ingram pulling up on the mid-range, his bread and butter. 6 points for him. Look at Dwight Powell playing the passing lanes. No Dwight Powell slander allowed. He's covered by Ball. Like Ja pulling up on the mid-range. 17 for him. On fire. We're getting Ja out of the game for a few minutes because, again, his stamina is a little low. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. So I need him to be big starting the 4th quarter. And we just got a really bad rotation. And bam, that's what he does best. Throws it down. It's kind of wild, too, that Nico's been out of the game for a while, but he still has more points than Ja. So we're going to let the offense run a little bit. Nico looking like Dribble Me Elmo. Got his boy Ingram out here rolling. Sets his feet. Throws one up on a Tuesday. Gets it a drop for an easy 3. We got basically our starters in for the rotation minus Nico, who's been spelling Ja a lot today, and that's actually been a really good combo having him off the bench. Karis really hasn't contributed much offensively, but defensively he's been pretty solid. But I like how our lineup has performed overall. This is not good. Okay, now we're back to the rotation. Again, a 14-point lead here in the 4th quarter. We're down to the final couple of minutes left. I feel optimistic, but giving up easy buckets like that won't have me optimistic much longer. Oh, there you go, Jaden McDaniels again. Again, only 8 points for the young fella, but he's going to drive down the lane, go up. It's the foul. That's 5 on Hassan Whiteside. Miami's had a chance to pull back close to the game, but with him in 5, it's not looking likely. Look at McDaniels again, playing the passing lanes nonstop. We got Hassan Whiteside in here. We're going up on him. That is 6 fouls on Whiteside. Get him up out of here. Nah. Hey. Get out of the game, Hassan. You're done. Look at Ja Morant, what he has done today. 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Again, the assist numbers haven't been there, but what he's done to get Hassan Whiteside out of this game, starting early in, I believe, the 2nd quarter when he had that first foul on him, it's been amazing. Because honestly, if we don't have Hassan out here, they were rebounding us or out-rebounding us like an insane amount. And Ja single-handedly took him out of the game. Ingram with a solid 8. Again, not living up to what we expected from him, but it's been solid nonetheless. Jaden again got favors up top. Hits him with a little pump fake. Hits him with a spin move. He's fading away. Favors in his face. But it doesn't matter. We're driving in. Levert there. They go up again. Bassey not having a great game at all. He's struggling. But what a play there. Defensively, we're going to let our boy pull up. Only a 2. But it counts. Oh my God. Another steal. How many can we get? Jaden kicks it up to Brandon, who goes up. Throws it up with the left and gets it to drop. So that is going to wrap this game up. That might have been a pretty pivotal game. I told you guys, game number 5 is going to be an exciting one. It's almost as exciting as game 7, but I'm hoping the way we play today to take a 3-2 lead, that game 7 doesn't have to happen because we win game 6, walk out of here with a W. For Miami, there were really 2 guys again that put on the show. It was LaMelo Ball dropping 28 points with 4 assists, 10 for 31 from the field. Not ideal. Didn't hit a single 3-pointer. That's great defense on our part. Then also Hassan Whiteside in 26 minutes, put up 17 points, 21 rebounds. The thing that helped us out though is that we got him to foul out. The crazy thing is this man had 10 offensive rebounds, probably more than our entire team if I had remembered correctly. And then Derek Favors had 7. Actually, we had 16 or something like that offensive rebounds. So those 2 combined had more offensive rebounds than our entire team. Kind of wild. And for us, as you guys saw, there were 2 people that again dominated for sure. And Ja Morant was one that we probably expected to show up big like he did, but not with 6 blocks. That's kind of wild. He got to the free throw line a ton, which again was because he got Hassan Whiteside in crazy foul trouble. The other guy, which is a little bit more unexpected, in 25 minutes, Nico Mannion put up 27 points. So big shout out to him. Without his contributions today, I don't know if we walk out of here with a W. McDaniels was a stat sheet stuffer. 19 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 steals. The man almost had a quadruple double. Can we talk about that? He almost had a quadruple double. Almost hit a single 3-point shot. Just kidding. He bricked every single one of them. Brandon Ingram, 17 and 7. Dwight Powell, no Dwight Powell slander, 8 of 10. Bassey, again, not overly impressive, but did what he needed to do. And I'm happy how the team played defensively. Offensively, there's some work to do, but defensively, we got it locked down. And game number 6, the big one. Can we walk home with a W, or we got to go to a game number 7? Because I don't want to do that. So we're heading to Miami. We'll figure out what happens, but fingers crossed we walk out of there with a W and become NBA.